You know, Siren is like that one person who you can't have an opinion on the stuff they like because as you must like what they like, and if you don't, they get pissed off at you and ignore your text for a day or two, or just for a few hours in general. But if you talk about it, they get mad. Yeah. So, this is a move. This is my thoughts about horror movies featuring dolls. And I'm not gonna be talking about Chucky. No, 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 no. He's excluded from this. Maybe Jigsaw, maybe, but maybe Actually, no, I'll use Chucky and Jigsaw, Billy the Puppet, as an example of films. So, this is about my problems on doll horror movies. And yes, we're going into Conjuring stuff because it's my channel and Siren can go over there because she never likes it when I talk about Conjuring related stuff. So on this channel we talk about opinions because we all allowed our opinions. Now, my problem with horror movies featuring dolls is that they're bland, they're lifeless, they don't do a damn thing to make the movie creepy at all. And if you think I'm bullshitting, I'm not. Literally, all three movies of the damn Annabelle movies or any of the Conjuring movies that feature Annabelle, all she does is, and sometimes her eyes will go, and all she'll do is just pop up, just sitting there with her hand, with her hand here or her hand here as well, just going. That's it. I never enjoyed the Annabelle movies a lot because she never does anything, and the only parts of the movies were if the humans in it were good and made the movie better. But the second Annabelle movie was shit. It was bad. I cannot tell you how bored I was at that movie. The first movie, it was okay at best. It was a good movie. The second, boring. What were they thinking? The third, and the CGI in that one was bad. The third movie, loved it. Absolutely loved it. She didn't do a damn thing in the other. Some doll movies like Annabelle don't do a damn thing. They just sit there, stare at something, pop up randomly, eyes moves to a certain place. It's like, boy, what? Another example. The Boy. Yes, I have to feature this one in the list because The Boy 2 has just been released and I just watched a review on it and it's just like Annabelle. From what I've been told, it's just like Annabelle. It's a movie about a doll, haunted doll at that. It just sits there, doesn't move, slowly turns its head, eyes move around, and that's it. It just sits there, or it pops up. I didn't see the first movie, nor have I seen the second one. But I've been told that the first movie is bad and sad from the first half of the film, and at the ending it's good, and the second one's just bad. It's just that I don't get it. Movies like doll horror movies like Chucky, on the other hand, those movies know what the hell they're doing. They come to life. Okay, they come to life and give life to the film. Ah, there we go. That was a good transition for those wording. Chucky is a guy, is a human being that who gets shot, if I remember correctly, uses voodoo magic to transfer his body or soul into the doll of a good guy. Transfer his body into that, a good guy doll, and it's shipped off. It comes to life, tries to kill a boy, and then the movie ends. Because that was a good movie. Now, some of the other sequels, just like, why'd you make this? But the remake was also good. That was perfect enough to have a whole franchise on. Annabelle, on the other hand, doesn't need a trilogy. I know it's a whole like universe like the MCU, DCEU, Monsters Universe, blah 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 yada yada yada. She doesn't need a trilogy because she does nothing. She relies on Satan and other people around it to do her work for her. Ghosts, possessions, Satan, who literally appears in the movies, and a, if I don't know if you saw the second movie, but there's what was it called? What you like you do this? It's like a little like the Crooked Man. The Crooked Man. The Crooked Man scared the hell out of me. Gave me a jump scare. Whereas only once, but whereas Annabelle doesn't do anything. The boy, if I've never seen the movies, but I don't think it's a good idea to do the exact same thing what Annabelle did, because it just makes your movie bland. It just doesn't really do anything right. And now for the second thing about doll movies, Jigsaw, aka Billy the Puppet. Need I say more? It's a little puppet on a tricycle. Doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure. Actually, he does do something. The guy uses him for footage. Do you know that scene? Hello, Amanda. I want to play a game. That scene, he literally uses the puppet to record the puppet talking instead of him. Do you know how creepy that is? Imagine you're in that scenario. You're chained up to a wall. You have nothing but the jigsaw, and you have to cut your leg or your foot to get that chain off or your hand off to get out anywhere. Because the puppet is what tells you to do it. Not not a human person. The guy using the puppet does. So the puppet literally tells you you have to go and open up his body, cut it open, take out, find the key, take it out, and use it. But if you don't find it in time, you are screwed. You are screwed throughout the whole film. For the next few minutes. That's what makes horror movies good. They use puppets and Chucky to make good films look good. And another example, this is not horror, but it features a puppet. I just wanted to use this as an example. Goosebumps. It's kind of horror, but Goosebumps. Come on, man. That thing at the start, and if you've seen the original episodes, you know what the OG people, if they're watching this, seeing this, they understand me when I say, in the beginning, he's like, and just randomly appears holding a little paintbrush or something like that to frame the girl. Uh, Later on, he gets on his legs. He gets on his legs, starts running, appears on a damn chandelier, jumps from one place to another, and like gets onto a table. And it will just show you climbing up onto a table and start walking. I was scared when I saw that, okay? I was a little bit younger when I saw that episode, but yeah, I was scared of that. The movies. The first one I will always love to bits. The second one's like, eh, eh, eh. The second one wastes no time with Sappy. As soon as he appears, hello, Papa. And he just flashing appears there. He moves his hand, looks around, talks. That's what made him creepy. Chucky, Jigsaw, and Sappy all did things that made them creepy. Well as Annabelle and the boy, and many other horror movies that feature bland dolls that don't do anything. Siren, before I saw the movie, said Annabelle was creepy. I'm watching this film going, what the fuck is creepy about this? It's a doll that just sits there doing nothing. And, oh, it's a doll. Okay, I'm gonna keep it because I live in a house. That sure is not haunted. I find a doll and I keep it. That's just my problem with the films, okay? The films and anything. I will maybe do a part two of this because I think I'm gonna go and watch The Boy once the power comes back on. And yeah, the friend is the formula of Annabelle 1, 2, and 3, man. Girl, it's literally each time it's a girl that finds a doll. Why is it not a guy? It would change a bit things, would change a little bit. Probably wouldn't, but would change something. Girl finds doll. Girl thinks it's cute. Puts it with the other stuff. Shit goes down. Everything goes haunted. She starts to notice this. Sooner or later, it's too late. Her ass is already haunted. She sees the demon. Doll starts doing things to screw with her. At the end, doll all gets defeated, and voila. Literally the same thing. Each movie. Doesn't matter how much you change it, how much you change how it looks, the film is bland with the doll. If you took the doll out, which is what I loved more about The Conjuring 1 and 2, no Annabelle. Barely any Annabelle in it. And when she wasn't there, she was only there for a few minutes. And like the nun, I think she was in there for a few moments, for like a second or two. Didn't need her. She was there for few seconds, and the movie was good. Okay, Annabelle, the nun was it was like meh. I just wish that they know what they're doing and just like calm down, change it up a bit, maybe use a new formula. But no, my first expectations before I saw the Conjuring universe films was that, ooh, Annabelle is she looks creepy, right? I would be scared of her. I would be scared of her. Thinking that it's like Chucky or something. Boy, if only I knew. Now instead of seeing her as creepy, I just see her as like, yeah, right. You think I'm gonna get scared of you? Not anymore. But yeah, that's just my problems with the films, is that it's bland. Annabelle just doesn't do anything. It's lifeless. Go and watch better films that like Child's Place, um, this franchise and the remake, Saw and the new one. Go see that one, including Jigsaw. I have a poster here, and go see other films like Terror Trilogy. I think there's a movie called The Dolls, or just Dolls, where it's like does do the same thing like Chucky. Just Hollywood, stop making movies about bland characters, that just lifeless characters that just don't do anything but that. If I wanted to be a horror movie character that's bland, I could literally do this. If that's it, Hollywood, sign me up. Make my first movie ever on Hollywood to be about a lifeless person who just does nothing. It's the most laziest way of doing it, and it's perfect. Give me the job. I like being lazy. Now, if excuse me, I got things to do. I gotta go eat. Wish I can get rid of my hair, and yeah. Shouts out to my mom who made this cup, Tyler Prime, and at the back it says 2020 with a love heart. You can make fun of this all you want. I do not care. Yeah, it's the thought that counts, and I loved it. So, thank you all for listening to my opinion. I was pitched the idea of doing horror movie thoughts. Maybe I'll do a video about what I thought about Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street 1 because But yeah, this is my thoughts on bland, pathetic characters such as Annabelle. It was mostly just a rant about how bad Annabelle movies were, kind of, and how I appreciate the other movies more, but hey, it gave you a 15-minute video for once. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. If you did not, so I agree. I don't know what I'm doing on this channel anymore, but you still subscribed. And thanks to all 2,600 people, or 2,700 people, I'm not sure, to who have subscribed and supported me here. It wasn't for the fans, not the haters, who just complain and bitch and moan about this. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next reaction. And yeah, this has been Tyler Prime, and I will see you guys in the next video. Wham, bam, sham.